Hi, my name is Blake Samson and we're out here at my local dirt jump spot and this is my pro bike check. This is the Scott Voltage YZ0.1 and the color's sick. It's black, but if you look real close, it's got little speckles of silver in it. It's super lightweight. It's great for all the tricks I do on it. So I love the graphics that they've got going on. I love the details of it's super subtle, but it stands out real good. I love it. Right, so that's the frame. Let's move up to the cockpit. Right, the cockpit. I'm gonna start off with the stem. It's a 35mm stem. It's a Syncros stem, and that's matched up with these Syncros DJ2.0 handlebars that I've got now. I know I've mentioned that I run real narrow bars, and I got a lot of comments about 760 not being narrow. I'm sorry, but I've cut these down. I'm now running 750, so that's a little bit more narrow than what I am used to, but it's better for those bar spins that I do. Moving on to the grips, we've got some Ergon GA2s. These are great. I love this color. It's new to this color, and they're just real nice and grippy. Moving on to the brake, I'm running a Shimano SLX brake, but you're probably wondering what all this is going on here. I've got an extra long cable hose that I've wrapped around my head tube here, and that gives me a lot more maneuverability with throwing those handlebars. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bar spin revolutions or tail whips, depending on how I throw these bars or my bike around. And the next step is my suspension, because you're probably wondering what pressure I run on them. Right, my suspension. This part's a little bit of a dark area when it comes to settings, because basically I just put loads of pressure in it and get a real hard front end so I don't lose all that pop, whereas downhillers, enduro riders, cross-country riders spend hours putting in settings on their forks. For me, I do have a few settings though, don't get me wrong, but I do like to run them really hard. So I'll start off with the travel. I've got 100 to 110mm of travel. With air, I'm running 110 PSI. They are factory setted, so I've got a few bungs in there to give it that more rampingness. With the rebound on the bottom here, I do wind it all the way closed, and then I have 4 clicks out. Depending on what the fork is reacting, I go 5 or 6. Right, so up the top here, the high speed and low speed compression, for me, well, I don't really spend much time. I just click it in and out, depending on where it is, and then I just feel the suspension. If it feels good, I keep it as that. Right, we're down here at the drive chain. Talk about chains. This chain is real strong. It's the BMX style chain, so it's real thick. It can take quite a lot of impact if I land on the copings at the skate park. It's not just gonna snap like a normal mountain bike chain. Right, when it comes to gear ratio, it's a little bit small. I don't like these big dinner plate sized gears and sprockets and whatever. I like mine real small. On the front, I've got a 25 tooth chain ring, and on the rear, I've got 11. So it's 25-11. That's a perfect gear ratio. It's a little bit stiff, but it's enough to give me that and all that speed I need for those big jumps. Right, when it comes to the crank arms, these are the BMX style crank arms. They come with the bike. When you buy this bike, it comes with these crank arms. Real strong, lightweight, and can take an absolute hammering. Very, very durable. Next up, we've got these Crankbrothers stamp. These are the small platform pedals. I don't really like to run a wide platform when I'm running on the dirt jumps, because I want my foot to be quite loose and move around. I don't want such a big platform to get in the way when my feet are flying about, kicking the bike, and then getting them back on the pedal. These are the perfect size for me. And the pins are not that far out. So if I do slip a pedal, I'm not gonna get in the shin. Right, moving on to the wheel set that I've got on my bike. It's a 26-inch bike, it's a dirt jump bike. It's all about 26 for me. With the tires, I've got the Continental Race Kings. They're a 2.2 size tire. Perfect for what I do. It's got all the grip I need. I got that, so the pressure they got in these is, you can go up to 65, but I'm running at 60 PSI in these ones. Super solid, gives me less rolling resistance. I got inner tubes, I'm not running tubeless. So I got inner tubes front and back. Coming down to the hub, It's a single speed hub, has a great engagement. There's 120 in there, and it sounds like a wasp when I'm going through the air. It's amazing. Spoke wise, I've got 32 spokes on these. It's perfect. Gives me the strength I need. The wheels are super robust. The brake part of this bike, I'm running a hydraulic disc brake, like I've said up the top, a Shimano SLX. I've got a 160mm rotor on the rear. You can go smaller, but I love 160. It gives me the best stopping power I need. It does skids, all I need to do. So when it comes to front discs, well, my hub doesn't have any mounts for a disc. It's purely discless, brakeless hub. Plus it gives me a little bit less weight. Right, when it comes to the saddle part, I don't really use this. I only use it to grip with my legs. So I've got a Syncros seat post there with a Scott pivotal seat there. It looks good, feels good. It's a bit suede-y, very nice. Okay, one more thing. The whole bike comes in at 24 pounds. That's pretty lightweight because I don't really want to have a heavy bike thrown around in the air. Super light is way better. But if you hit subscribe, you won't miss another video like this or any other videos. And if you want to see Neil's pro bike, click right up there. If you want to see Mr. Ashton's pro bike, which is insane, click just down there. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, and I'll see you in the next one.